Glad to have you back. You better watch it out there. Apparently they're going to start firing people that are just doing their job and helping people in the ring.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
I held Bobby Ocean up on the top rope and they going to fire me?
Lady Poison's brandishing a weapon.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, there's one thing to bring a weapon, but an actual power drill? Come on, no wonder you were running.
I, for one, was quite fond of it, but
at least you got your steps in during that match.
I can't say you didn't deserve it, but that's neither here nor there. We got Shawn Knyte making his Superstars of Wrestling debut. This kid never met a mirror he didn't love. He is the Prince of Greatness. He says everything he does is great.
Hey, everything he does is great. If you don't believe me, just ask him. He'll tell you all about it.
He does like to talk about himself. Prince of Greatness versus the Prince of the Maritimes. This should be a great match.
From an area I'm very familiar with. New Haven, Connecticut.
You won't come say it to my face,
also trained by Mario Mancini and Paul Roma.
That's right.
Hailing from St. John, New Brunswick, weighing in at 165 pounds, the Bloodfeather, Draice Durning!
A man who's in love with himself versus a man that the people love, Draice Durning. You see him, the fans adore this guy, he adores the fans. It's a beautiful synergy.
Hopefully Draice can keep his composure. The last time we seen him here, he lost it against Rudy Lockhart and got disqualified. So let's see if he can keep it together this time, kid.
That's a great point by Daniel. This is the same referee too, Matt Pettifer, who disqualified Draice Durning. So he's going to need to keep a cool head.
Matt Pettifer, normally I would be disgusted that Matt Pettifer is calling a Draice Durning match, given that Pettifer and the Durnings are very close. But hey, Pettifer did the right thing. He disqualified Durning, who we learned is a bit of a hothead, a typical Gen Z hothead.
He's a kid. He's still learning. Lockhart got under his skin. Happens to the best of us. Hopefully this is a change of pace, but he has his work cut out for him with Shawn Knyte. Kotsab mentioned a graduate of the Paradise Alley. This is going to be very interesting.
It's going to be a great match. St. John loves Draice. I kind of see why. Sometimes I feel like he needs a little bit more work, more experience, but we're going to see in the ring against this guy. This is going to be a great match. High flying.
You can't wrestle.
Who can't wrestle?
Well, first of all, Draice Durning is a great wrestler. I don't know why they'd be chanting at him that he can't wrestle. Surely they can't be chanting it at Knyte, who they've never seen before.
I think they're talking about me, maybe, because they were talking about throwing me into a match. So hopefully they're talking about me.
Well, that'd be warranted at the very least.
They may like you, but they love me.
Prince of Greatness, not receiving a great reaction.
Need some more loyal subjects.
Find my nipples next. I think it's going with the CD's nipples.
Hit them with the peck pop of love. You know, it's very fitting he was trained by Paul Roma. Paul Roma, very notoriously in love with himself.
Pretty Paul Roma, part of Power and Glory. He was the glory.
He didn't just learn the skill from Paul. He got a bit of the narcissism too, I think.
It looks like it. He's very full of himself, but let's see if he can back it up.
Hey, you'd be full of yourselves too if everything you did was great.
It's true.
You see him. Oh, face washing. Draice Durning. Knyte did his homework. He's trying to get under the skin of Draice out the gate.
Trying to get in. And hey, you know what? That tells me that Knyte has done his homework. Maybe he saw what Draice Durning did last time we were here with Rudy Lockhart getting himself disqualified. He knows that, hey, 16-year-olds in general have a hard time covering their emotions.
Of course.
So when he sees he's got a 16-year-old kid who's going to get himself disqualified, maybe get in his head a little bit, make him hot.
Good point.
I remember you once said, Gary, that, kids this age are like rubber. You saw Draice bounce up after that shoulder
right.
tackle like nothing.
That's right. I'll catch up to him someday.
But you mentioned getting in the head of Draice, Josh. How much of professional wrestling is mental?
Oh, it's most of it, I would say. If you can, I mean, look at me. Like when I was in there, I was not the biggest. I was not the strongest. I was not the fastest. I had a couple of big wins, more than a couple of big wins, and it was because of the mental game. You don't have to be the strongest. You don't have to be the fastest. I do think you have to be the smartest. And that is the one thing that I think Draice is lacking a little bit. And it doesn't mean he's not going to get it.
No,
it's just he's 16 years old.
Yeah.
He still has a lot of growing to do.
And normally I would reprimand someone for lazily lying on the rope like that, tranquilo. But you're seeing it's already getting in the head of Draice, and he just paintbrushed him, Gary.
Yeah, he's getting the name as a hothead, so every opponent's going to use this to their advantage.
Draice Durning answering back.
Yeah, look, Draice already getting hot, like we talked about. Look, Knight trying to get in the head of Durning.
Great arm
So
drag.
far, it's working out well for Durning.
Durning.
Did I just hear Knight give a "Why you little"?
I think so.
There we go. Takedown, raining down ground and pound from Durning here. It seemed to be working, getting in the head, but maybe he just made him mad now.
He might have reversed it, yeah.
And the Bloodfeather's seeing red.
Oh, good
Oh,
job
he
getting
almost-
out of the way of that one. Look out.
We say that, though, that maybe it's not getting into, but I've never seen Durning, almost slip going through for a toe.
Oh, that was a
That's
good
What
one.
got caught? Luckily, he landed it safe.
Oh, that
Durning
could-
able to evade, though.
that's going to turn the tide of the match.
Knight
He might have broke his hand.
Yeah. Knight might need to check his metacarpal after that one. Draice Durning firmly in the driver's seat, Kotsab. Oh, as I say that, commentator's
smart.
curse. Knight able to cut him off.
Still trying to figure out what a metacarpal is.
Look at this.
Yeah, we'll Google that one later.
We talk about how much pro wrestling's evolved, man. You're seeing so many power moves from these cruiserweights. He drove him in the turnbuckle, held him like a sack of potatoes, and just hit him with a backbreaker.
Yeah, these are the moves you think the heavyweights would be doing, but the cruiserweights are breaking it out
Well,
now.
wrestling's evolved. Wrestling, in a lot of ways, has become a lot like MMA, mixed martial arts. If you watch UFC, it's not enough to be a good wrestler. It's not enough to be a good good in combat for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You have to have it all.
Yeah.
Wrestling's like that now, too. You look at a heavyweight. Think of Draice Durning's father. He's a big dude. He's a heavyweight. He moves like a cruiserweight.
And the other intangible is always bending the rules, something both you men know about that. Knight with a handful of hair.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I couldn't see those glasses, I guess.
Slander's illegal.
Well, slander or not, Knight has the momentum at the moment. Draice trying to fight out of it, but takes a knee to the midsection.
Much like we saw earlier with Pipes and Bobby Ocean, when Pipes is working over the midsection of Ocean, we're seeing it now here. Knight do the same to Durning. If you can't breathe, if you don't have your wind, and you're a competitor like Draice Durning, you're far less likely to be climbing the top ropes, springboards, all of that loses its impact when you don't have your wind in you.
All good points. This has been a more technical match than I really anticipated.
You see him clutching that midsection. Draice using these fans to rally back, really feeds off the momentum. Tried to go for a hand to hair again, but jawbreaker by Durning.
Smart move.
I've been saying for a while, Draice needs a haircut. Get the Scott Myers cut. That's a haircut you can set your watch on.
Well, he might need some dentistry after taking a drop kick to the face after falling off the top
How did
turnbuckle
he
there.
kick out of that?
Talked about MMA earlier. Look at the ground and pound, full mount.
Raining down elbows.
Looks like Mr. Knight is trying to put Durning to sleep with those shots.
The Prince of Greatness telling St. John this is his game. Hey, you gotta leave the peons alone. You're giving Draice time to recover.
Well, I was giving Knight credit for getting in Draice's head. St. John is getting in Knight's head. I Off edge chop, and look at that. Kotsabasakis, I think the ring moved. Durning got thrown so hard into the ropes.
Hey, and I know that there's padding on the the padding doesn't help that much. You know what I mean? Like those corners hurt.
That's as vicious as an Irish whip I've ever seen.
That, I think it moved the ring a little bit. It almost hit cameraman Paul up front.
Well, we call the show luck of the draw. Not so lucky after those Irish whips.
Crowd trying to get behind Draice.
It's fitting I've mentioned Ireland a few times. One of Ireland's favorite cities, Boston, and there's a Boston crab.
Oh, and listen to Draice is in pain.
No.
It's not often you hear Draice be audible with the damage that's being inflicted on him.
Right.
We can hear him back here writhing.
Yeah. Like I said, Boston full of Irish Americans. That Boston crab applied here so close to St. Paddy's Day. Draice able to fight out of it, though.
Somehow. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, what a reversal by Draice.
And into the middle turnbuckle goes Knight's face. He is staggering Kotsab.
Looked like Knight was knocked loopy there.
Couple back elbows.
We talked about this earlier, the momentum. You get up, you get knocked right back down. That really throws a wrestler off his game.
I don't know if Knight ate
Draice
before
is
the
getting
match,
pumped up.
but he just had a serving of soul food.
Look how quick Durning is.
Oh, and another boot to the face here. Tornado, DDT planted.
So quick.
Whoa!
Suicida,
Wow,
I
what
couldn't
happened
quite
there?
see how that finished, and Draice comes out on top. Tope Suicida puts Durning in the driver's seat. The Bloodfeather, not light as a feather, looked like a bullet on that one.
He going for the double stomp.
Durning,
Better get up.
Oh, Draice Durning thinking double
Took too long.
stomp.
Knight
No.
clearly has Draice scouted. He knows he's a bit of a hothead. Saw the stomp coming.
Perhaps lured him in.
Didn't avoid this though.
Falcon arrow.
Is that it? Oh.
That was a picture perfect.
One of my
Falcon
favorite
arrow.
commentators would say no one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow, but Shawn Knyte showing otherwise. Draice Durning now wrist control.
Oh, chop
We
to
saw
the
Pipes
throat.
use that double chop earlier, your client, and now he is applying it. Oh, Ushigoroshi from Shawn Knyte. And he's going airborne.
Wow,
Is this
fast.
the first you've seen Knight climb?
We talked about how varied his offense is. Oh, and a splash.
That's it. Draice is done. A splash to the back.
Thanks for coming, Draice Durning, and the kid kicks out.
Wow. He doesn't know when to stay down like his dad.
You've had some wars with his old man. You know how resilient he is. I think the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
No, he's a tough kid. And look, Knight doesn't know what to do now.
Prince
Knight
of
sizing him
Greatness.
up.
Prince of Greatness was looking like Superfly on that splash, but Draice still in this match. Who knows what he has left, though? Barely able to get to his feet.
Oh,
Answers with a super kick of his own, and is this it?
Oh, nice.
And Pettifer in position, but Knight
Draice.
able to kick out.
now Draice just throwing anything he can. He threw it. Oh, you heard that from back here. That
Enziguri
Enziguri.
to the back of the head. Oh, was
another
thinking a
roll-up.
Fisherman Buster, small package. Oh, and he kicks out.
Good job, Draice. Impressive tonight.
Thinking sunset flip reversed,
Oh, reversed again.
and Durning gets him.
Wow.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Bloodfeather, Draice
Wow.
Draice back in the win column.
Shawn Knyte had Draice Durning scouted, but Draice Durning was one step ahead.
One step ahead. The other thing, too, is I got to think Knight's shocked. Knight's 26 years old. Draice is 16. Oh, he's got about 6 years experience on Draice as well in the ring.
And I
Going
gotta
on
give
now?
him, I gotta give Draice credit here.
Oh, he's trying to shake his hand.
Kick him! Kick him!
Draice, don't listen to Uncle Kotsab.
Don't shake his hand. Don't do it. He just beat you. Princes don't shake hands.
I love to see it. The Prince of Greatness doing a great thing there, but I don't think these two men are done. Gary, perhaps in the future?
I can put these guys in again. They still look like they have unfinished business.
A sign of respect.
Shawn Knight right now just told Draice, I respect you, but this isn't over.
And you saw Draice Durning in motion. He said, you may be a prince, but I'm a king with that motion there. And this is a huge victory for Draice Durning. Happy for the kid. And it's also worth noting, when Shawn Knyte got in Pettifer's face, Draice did the right thing and stuck up for Pettifer. So that tells me he's on the right track.
He's a real hero.
People just stealing children tonight.
It's his sister.